The world recently watched a striking image circulate across the global media. Nicolas Maduro, the Venezuelan president, was seen wearing a luxury watch bearing the image of Lord Ganesha. In a space defined by power, conflict, and heavy geopolitics, that symbol on the wrist spoke a much quieter language, a language of wisdom. But this wasn't an isolated event. Almost simultaneously, another image went viral. A British supercar featuring Lord Ganesha-inspired crest. The car belonged to Lanzante, a British car customizing company famous for restoring legendary race cars and turning track machines into road-legal masterpieces. This was not an Indian company. It was not a spiritual organization. This was high-performance British engineering choosing an Indian symbol as its identity. The story goes even deeper. The inspiration for Ganesha at Lanzante traces back to George Harrison of the Beatles, whose life was profoundly shaped by Indian spirituality. For him, Ganesha was not a myth. He was a meaning, a symbol of intelligence needed to overcome the obstacles. Lanzante embraced the same philosophy, believing that true engineering excellence starts in the mind before it ever takes shape as a machine. Their hypercar with 850 horsepower and a body wrapped in carbon fiber carried Ganesha quietly at the center. It serves as a reminder to the world that power without wisdom is incomplete. Then there is Roger Dubuis, a Swiss watchmaker. They unveiled the Excalibur Lord Ganesha edition, where Swiss precision paused to honor Indian consciousness. The sapphire dial featured an hand-drawn Ganesha in pink gold. The brand even removed its own signature Astral Star logo so nothing would distract from the message. Only 8 watches were made, symbolizing the Ashtasiddhis. Inside was a mechanism built for stability and balance. Outside was a deity who represents those exact qualities. But Ganesha is not just about wisdom or stability. Ganesha represents our inner alignment. If you look at the human brain, the parallels are stunning. Take cerebellum for example. This turns intention into smooth action and balance. This is Ganesha's intelligence in motion. And the pons? Often imagined as his face, it manages our breathing, sleep, and sensory signals. Finally, the medulla oblongata, symbolized by his trunk, it controls our heart rate and the blood pressure. It is powerful, adaptable, and essential, just like the trunk that removes obstacles. Even the story of Ganesha's birth mirrors modern neuroscience. The way life forms in the womb involves the brain creating millions of neural connections, then pruning or removing the unnecessary ones to strengthen the mind. This refinement is symbolized when Shiva replaces Ganesha's head. This isn't destruction, it is evolution. It is consciousness upgrading itself. Yet, there is an uncomfortable truth. Many Indians hesitate to proudly place these ancient symbols in modern spaces. We respect them privately, but we shy away from using them confidently in our technology, design, or as our global identity. Meanwhile, the rest of the world is doing it for us. Presidents wear it, supercars carry it, and Swiss watches honor it. Our ancestors encoded psychology, biology, and consciousness into these symbols long before modern science had words to explain them. Ganesha is not just a god, he is a blueprint of the human mind. Being proud of this is not blind belief. It is remembrance and the due reverence. When the world recognizes the power of these symbols, it's time we stop hesitating. Real progress does not mean abandoning our roots. It means carrying them forward with clarity, confidence, and courage.
He is the king or the leader, the chief of Ganas. Because he got a head which was not human, he was supremely brilliant. Because of this extreme sense of intelligence, he did not allow anything to be an obstacle in his life. Every obstacle in life can be cleared if you have the needed intelligence, isn't it? So this is what he proved. So we called him Vigneshwara. He removed all the vignas because his intelligence is of that level. If you do not know about writing his scriptures, he told Vyasa, your dictation should be non-stop. If you stop, I'm going to drop the pen and go away because I'll get bored with you. This is the level of intelligence.